Hey guys, it's Overlord here, back in with another edition of 13 Days of Halloween. Today's day 12, the day before the day we all die. No. Today we're looking at Manga Spawn Series 2. They made 2 waves. Manga Overtkill, as I like to call them. It's Overtkill, but I like to call them Overtkill. There's a T in there. I don't know why they call them that. I guess Overkill was taken by the awesome Thrash Band. Who said that? But not that I'm opposed to it. Let's get into this dude. He is a behemoth of a figure, and this was a team effort actually. Some of the parts I got from T-Biz, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. But the bulk of him I actually bought off of this young, I don't know if they were just a group or a couple or what, but they had a podcast. I got it from when I was at the last Saratoga Comic-Con back in May. I'll be going to that in a couple of weeks, so if you see me, stop and say hi. Not that you'll know what I look like. But nonetheless, I got this dude off them for like $5 with everything but one shoulder piece and this whole back assembly right there. So at the end of the day, I spent $5 on this figure, which is awesome because he was really expensive. Oh yeah, you know what? No, that's part of it. His fist was the one thing I was looking for because I wasn't sure if T-Biz was going to have it or not. So I just said, you know what, screw it. Freaking, I'll just buy this one. And my dad glued some of the parts back in, which is nice. Like the shoulder pad and this back piece. This back piece fell apart because it fell on the floor too many times. But it should be alright now. Not that I'm going to screw with it, but it should be alright now. Not that you can even see that thing. I mean, he probably looked just as good without it. But I'm not sure if my dad glued that in or not. So we're just going to leave it in for the review. But he's just an imposing figure. I really like the look of Manga Overtkill. Again, the manga line, I'm not a manga person, but when you take Spawn and combine it with like kaiju and mech suits and crap, I'm all in. So, one of his gimmicks, one of his features here, he's got this Go-Go Gadget water squirter, you know, flashback to last couple of weeks ago, before I started doing these videos. He's got a little squirt gun right there on his arm. I don't get the weird... The manga Spawn line had probably the weirdest features of all the Spawn waves. But, he's got that. And then on his back here, he's got this little water pouch. And that'll give you a good look at that crazy jet piece sticking out of his back. He's got that little water pouch, and what you would do is you pull this off, fill it with water, and then squeeze it, and the water would come out of his water cannon on his arm. Pretty goofy, never done it, never gonna do it, because I don't need to, because it just looks so damn cool. Just standing there like this, I mean, he's sick nasty. His other gimmick, which is on his other arm, I'm moving slowly because I can't remember which piece actually fell off of that. He's got a rocket punch. You know how much of a sucker I am for those, so turning him to the side here. Fires. There it is. That goes right back. There we go. I just wasn't pushing hard enough. That's what she said. Goes right back in. Really cool. I like that. Although I kind of wish it was like Tremors where it was just attached to him. I wish they did a Tremor in these. That'd be sweet. But, nah, we didn't get a manga Tremor. I guess it didn't last that long. But, yeah, he's a really awesome figure. It's actually quite large compared to some of the other ones. I mean, it is overkill, but still. Moving him over here, he's next to Manga Ninja Spawn. And you can see he's about a head taller, maybe. I mean, Manga Ninja Spawn has those two little weapon things going for him, but that's about it. He's quite stout otherwise. But now onto the articulation. His head does rotate full 360, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it could. No, maybe not. Maybe. There you go. There's a completely new character. Vagina face. No. You can rotate his head all the way around, which is nice. His shoulders do rotate, as you could tell by me using the gimmicks. His elbows rotate and his wrist rotates on that side for obvious reasons. His waist does rotate. Well, they're really only one way, so that's kind of meh. His legs move forward, and then he has a hinge at the knee. I think his knee pads, yeah, they're separate pieces. They can rotate and move and stuff. And then he's got nothing at the feet. So, I mean, really, one of the best figures of these manga, the two manga lines, I think. In terms of his design, this was always a Spawn figure I wanted from the get-go when I was getting into Spawn. I was like, wow, that dude looks really cool. Now that I have him, I really do think he lived up to his, or my expectations, I should say. And look at that head. Look at that head sculpt. Just like a mask with a bigger scope on it. Love that. Does also help the fact he looks like a Decepticon from the Bayformer movies. I don't know, maybe it does, but I'm going to give this guy a 10 out of 10. I don't have any real problems with it. For what it is, the gimmick, you know, they're goofy, but they don't impede anything. The Spawn with his rotating hand, that was just weird and doesn't really work. This guy's, his rocket punch works. The piece on his back falls off often, but it stays on there. The one T-Biz sent me was kind of weird. I tried to fix it, but I just jacked it up, so... Well, but yeah, that's about all I have to say for Manga Overtkill here, or Manga Overtkill. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's edition of 13 Days of Helloween. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.